Hello, everybody. This is Antinatalist, and I'm going to recount the strongest form of hate and just absolutely a misled individual who I was friends with. And just to give you a little bit of background, like I met this person in New Mexico. She claimed that she was Navajo, and I do believe that. She seemed to live on a reservation and certain things that she has said to me later. I have no reason to doubt that she was Navajo. She did have a Spanish surname, which could have come from her husband or whatever. And to my knowledge, she was child-free. She looked to be early 30s. But anyway, so I had met her, and we exchanged a text, and we had some things in common, and, she was really prolific about writing me, and she would send music that she loved, and, I loved Native American flutes, and so she would send me flute music that she liked, and blah, 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 and she would, ask me about my life, my pets, and all that, and I would send pictures of her, and everything was just going really smooth, right? And then, just out of the blue, literally, she became really, really hateful. And I have written down the text verbatim that she has, written to me. And no matter how I tried to defend myself and the philosophy, all she gave was knee-jerk reactions. At one point, I think that her husband may have taken the phone and was writing me because a few things had like a misogynistic tone to it. And it's not something that, most women would do or say. And she was kind of a meek person. And, she was... So some of this just came just really, really strong, and it just didn't seem to fit. So I'm not sure that, she actually had written these things, but, it came from her text. But anyway, so here goes. And mind you, this is the most hate I've ever gotten. We've been called, many things when we protested. We were called racist. We were given, the finger. We're, said fuck you to us. And, you're crazy. Just a typical backlash. The typical genre that comes from people who feel threatened and insecure when you bring up antinatalism. There's nothing wicked about antinatalism. And when she, just tore into me, it was so unexpected. And all I could do was just try to defend the philosophy, but none of it worked. And so many of her words were misspelled. They weren't, it wasn't good, proper English. So, it is what it is. And I realized that I was dealing with a very, very simple and unsophisticated person. Really a shame. But so here goes. Like her first name was Deja. But I don't even know if that's really true. But so anyway, one of the first things that she said was, your beliefs are bad and wrong. You are evil. Now, let me give you another piece of information. I didn't tell her I was an antinatalist. She had found out incidentally And which I'm glad she learned a new word today, and it will be passed on, within her tribe, so to speak. So, your beliefs are bad and wrong. You are evil. You're crazy with your antinatalism. You're nuts. Humans and life are supposed to exist. You and your occult are nuts. It's called life, lady. You don't believe in life? You want to kill everything? Or you believe everything should die? You are into genocide. Wow. I don't know how she got that. Stop spreading bullshit. Your beliefs are bad. It's weird. You think you are God. You're crazy. Stop trying to force people to do things. Well, I never force people at all. In fact, I never even told her about the philosophy, and she just went off in just another direction, or he went off, whoever. So at this point, I sent her the cover photo of Matt's coloring book for good measure. The one with the embryo in utero, with the skeleton in utero. And it depicts a white woman after all. So if we were into genocide, we would not be depicting Anglo people. Now, she got really, really ugly. This is what makes me think it wasn't her, and then it was, her husband or boyfriend, whatever he was. Go back to Europe. Like other crooks who want to genocide Native Americans. Oh. It's interesting because I flew out west to be a part of Native Americans and to support them and to admire the jewelry and to buy some of the Native American jewelry. And then she turns on me like this. And then she said, I'll be sure to let my chief know about your antinatalism. Well, I really hope that she does, and I hope that her chief is smart enough to look up the word properly and understand the proper definition of antinatalism. It's not genocide. It's not racism. It's not the occult. In fact, the occult kind of scares me. I don't know if it's because of my religious background, but, the devil or any kind of worship like that is, scary to me, and it's very offensive. And, I'm not even an atheist. I don't believe in God, but I don't even call myself an atheist. And, even the Ouija board is a little, scary to me. So, I've played it before, but I am definitely not into the occult. And antinatalism is not the occult. Antinatalism is the truth. So anyway, she's going to let her chief know about antinatalism. Woo! Like that's a threat to me. Dirty, dirty lady. You are delusional. So, anyway, it was just pointless trying to, give her a recount of what the definition of antinatalism meant, because she just wasn't capable or willing to even understand what it involved. So, in bidding her farewell, I just said, I hope you have lots of children and live to be 110. Those are the only good wishes that I could leave with her. Thank you for listening, and please like, share, and subscribe.